Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you may know, a lot of the Smash Legends lore and stories and character relationships are scattered in pieces between the loading screen texts and the different webcomics. So today I want to try and connect as many dots as possible and make a few predictions of my own for each character's relationship with each other and what's the lore to come in the library world. So first of all, let's talk about what is the library world. So I think this is a place where basically every character from different fairy tale comes to when their stories end. Now, I believe the characters are trapped in this world because of somebody in the background pulling the strings from the shadows. Now they're having this big tournament called the Smash Legends, and this event, we don't know exactly what it's for yet. It's hosted by 7D, which I'll talk about in a second. So the grand prize of the Smash Legends tournament is basically the winner gets any wish granted, which is pretty insane. This actually reminds me of an anime called The God of High School. Some of you guys might have seen it already. It's basically they do the exact same thing. They host this big tournament, try to gather the strongest fighters from around the world, and try to unlock some hidden talents, and the good guys and the bad guys are trying to basically nab the people with the hidden talents and try to unlock some stuff. I'm not going to spoil it for you any further, but yeah, very cool anime. But yeah, this is exactly what it is. I think I don't know exactly what's going to happen in the future, but it's getting a little close. Okay, so I don't have anything fancy, so I'm going to use draw.io to map everything out. Don't make fun of me, okay? So I'm going to load all the icons for the different Smash characters, and I'm going to load a text box because I feel like there's going to be different things coming out in the future that I'm going to try to predict, okay? If I can get them right, you know what you got to do, right? All right, so basically we know there's two organizations. So there's UMBRA, which is led by the Witch Queen. So I'm going to put her here, boom. And then we have 7D. So 7D is the other organization led by Snow. Actually, it's not led by Snow. Snow actually has a master. Oops. 7D. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Whoa, it's so tiny. Let me move this up. 7D for Snow, UMBRA for Witch Queen. Okay, so I know 7D is not led by Snow, but he has a master in here, so I'm gonna put master for now. I don't know who it is exactly, but I have a few guesses. But it does say 7D. Okay, so 7D, if you guys don't know, it is, it stands for 7 dwarves from Snow White. Now, I don't think it's all 7 of them is Snow's master, but I'm sure maybe one of them, or anyways, I'm not gonna talk about this yet. We're gonna guess this in a second, okay? So under UMBRA, we know Red is here and Ravi is here. Okay, so Red and Ravi, they're on the same level. They both work for Witch Queen. I don't know if they work for them or they're just kind of like, we'll say they work for them. So Snow is technically by himself right now, okay? What we're gonna do, okay, so here's another thing. The other character is the Hook Pirates. So the Hook Pirates, I would say they're kind of by themselves, to be honest. So right now, Hook is the only member and she's got a bunch of different robots. But I think at one point, Hook and 7D used to be together in some sort of alliance, but then she escaped, and then 7D was saying we should have got rid of her, blah, blah, blah. We don't know exactly what the relationship there is, but I think they must have it fallen out. And 7D guys, I have a feeling they're not exactly as good as the story says, even though right now, basically the generalization is that UMBRA is evil, 7D is justice or good or whatever it is, okay? Now Flare, I'm gonna put her here just because I think, okay, so Flare and Red are friends, as you guys saw in the different comics. So why don't I use this little thing here, bang. What did I just do? I don't know what I did. Okay, so Flare and Red are friends. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, anyways. Flare and Red are friends according to the comics, and I think Red will get Flare to join UMBRA at some point. And also, if you guys look at the comics in, I believe, episode 1 or 2, I think, you'll notice that there's a third character besides Red and Ravi that's hidden now, that's shadowed, and I think that's either Flare or Rapunzel, so we don't know that yet. Okay, the other thing is, before we talk about the other characters, okay, Snow and Witch Queen are siblings. They're brother and sister, okay? And they obviously have some sort of a rivalry or evil versus good thing going here. Ravi, we actually don't know much about him yet, but I know for a fact that Ravi has a sister in the original tale. So we don't know if she's coming to the game or not, but there's a high chance. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make another box here for Ravi's sister. Now, I'm gonna put her down here just because I don't know if she's gonna be good or bad. So Ravi sister. Okay, sister. All right. We don't know where she's going to go yet, but I have a feeling just because the game loves to kind of separate the original characters, I have a feeling she's going to be one of the good guys, quote unquote, good guys. We know Peter and Hook has a rivalry, you know, obviously Captain Hook, Peter Pan, and, you know, comic episode 1 is them kind of fighting each other, and Hook and Peter are kind of on, quote unquote, sort of good terms, you know, like a friendly rival at this point. And we also know, according to the different texts in the loading screen, Master Cat is Peter's sensei or master or trainer, whatever you want to call it. And actually right now, according to the comics, Peter is actually out in training with Master Cat. Okay, so I'm going to put Master Cat here. I'll put Peter here, okay, just because there's some other relationships that I think. So, boom. And, oh, actually, you know what? So this is rivalry, right? This is a rivalry, so it's going to go back and forth. What the heck? I don't want that. Let's go up here and boom. That does not work. Okay, anyways, you guys get the drift. You guys can't even see this. This is so thin. But anyways, it is what it is. Okay, so Master Cat trained Peter, or is training Peter at the moment. Okay, boom. These wires are a little small, but hey, guys, it's just listen. Okay, you don't need to see it. All right. And the other thing is, we know Kaiser and Master Cat are friends. Okay, so they're always in the comics together. They're always chilling. What we know for sure is Peter and Master Cat both trained in Kaiser's gym, according to the comics as well. Now, what we don't know for a fact is, what does Kaiser actually do? What's his background story? We have no idea. Okay, all we know is he's always with Master Cat. So I would imagine Kaiser is some sort of a master himself, and Master Cat, of course, is a master of the blade. Okay, so these guys are really good friends. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're gonna do this. Friends. Okay, these guys are all friends. Okay, these two are friends. We know Peter and Cindy are friends. Okay, Peter and Cindy are friends. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this simple. Cindy, Peter are friends. We know Ducky and Alice are friends. Well, they're kind of friends. They're kind of like, you know, partner in crime, except they're doing good. So these guys are together. Don Quixote is by himself, kind of a loner. Okay, so in comic number 4, I believe, episode 4, we know Cindy and Witch Queen, okay, have some sort of relationship, because Witch Queen actually gave Cindy her shoes that made her kick higher, kick harder, whatever it is, and Cindy actually likes Witch Queen. So Cindy actually has a thing for Witch Queen, and she thinks that everyone might, you know, think Witch Queen is evil, but she sees the good in her. So this is what I believe, that Cindy could actually potentially go to UMBRA one day, right? And that might break up this entire group of like the good guys and the friendship circle, which, you know, who knows what could happen, right? So this is what I think. We're gonna move this back here. Boom. God, I'm good with this. Wait, there's one more character. There's 2 characters actually. So there's Rapunzel that's coming out in 2 weeks. Okay, Rapunzel. And there's one other character that I don't, you know what? I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody said, what the heck? Guys, what is happening? Okay, so we also know Pinocchio may be coming to the game. This is just a rumor I heard, guys. Don't hold me to it, okay? This is what I heard. Okay, now, these are 3 mystery characters that may be coming to the game. Well, we know Rapunzel's coming to the game for sure. But if you guys have seen her drawing or her design, she looks like a friggin' zombie and she looks mad as heck. Now, I think she's gonna be either with Hook or with UMBRA. There's, you know, a 95% chance she's gonna be somewhere in the UMBRA area. But there's a 5% chance that Hook might be using her as like a slave, some sort of a fighter with her space pirates. So I'm gonna put her here. Okay, even though I'm just saying 95% chance that Rapunzel is somewhere here. And crazy enough, there's a potential chance that Rapunzel might even be Ravi's sister, but I doubt it, but it's a possibility. And if Rapunzel does turn out to be Ravi's sister, you guys heard it here first, okay? So remember that. Now, Snow has become somewhat friends with Peter and Cindy. Okay, so Peter, Snow, boom. Okay, I'm not gonna use the arrow. The arrow's whack. Okay, so boom, Peter. We're gonna make another one. This is looking like a nightmare, boys, but hey, whatever. Okay. Okay, so they're not part of 7D though. Keep in mind they're not part of 7D. And Snow knows Alice, I believe, and doesn't really know Ducky because nobody really knows Ducky because Ducky turns into Swan. Except actually Peter and Cindy both know Ducky is Swan. Now Ravi's sister, I believe she will eventually join either the Space Pirates or 7D. I'm gonna put her in 7D because I think this is the, you know, like 7D and Umbra are fighting each other directly, so I think Ravi and his sister will fight directly. Now Pinocchio, generally, I mean Pinocchio is a good guy, assumingly, but I think he belongs perfectly under the Hook Pirates because I don't know, he's kind of a puppet, right? And Hook is kind of like a mastermind, so I guess he could go into Umbra as well. All right, Don Quixote. Now, if you read his comic, he really didn't have much of a lore. He just, it kind of talks about him meeting Rosadante, is that his name? The horse or the pony? And that's about it, except he has, he says something about he has a love or something like that. And I believe, okay guys, I believe that same love could potentially be shared by Kaiser, because at one point, this girl delivers something to Kaiser, and Kaiser seemed really happy about it, and there might be a love triangle here, and that is Cindy. I mean, she tick, how can you resist, right? So I believe here's a love triangle here. This is not letting me do a love triangle at all. Let me do the line. Bang. Boom. And boom. Okay, love triangle, here we come. Boom. Oh, it's not really love triangle, I guess. It's like a love V. And, oh, let me add some mix to this, okay? Because I think Cindy and Peter are so close, maybe, just maybe, Cindy might develop a crush for Peter. So, boom, plot twist. Okay, now it's become like a VL, like a VL, okay? And then some drama because these guys are friends and these guys are training each other. It's gonna be a whole drama. It's like the Big Brother house. It's gonna get crazy in here. And in terms of Ducky and Alice, I don't think there's much to them. I think they're just going to do their own thing. I think Alice will have more because, I mean, she's kind of connected to Master Cat, the Cheshire Cat. And I don't know if there's anything else, to be honest. But hey, guys, this is kind of, you know, the current scene and what we know so far, I believe. And oh, actually, you know what, guys? I'm missing something here. There's also the wolves. Okay, there's a bunch of big bad wolves. Big bad wolves. Okay, these guys are gonna be down here because they're just kind of henchmen for now. I don't know if it's gonna be a real character or not. I didn't realize how many of them there were. You know, I think this is it, guys. I think we covered everything that's currently available. So in terms of who's evil, who's good, we don't really know. Obviously, they kind of state that Umbra is evil, 7D is good. But I really think the Master from 7D seems a little or sounds a little sketchy. So here are my guesses. Okay, I'm gonna guess a couple of things. So first of all, Snow's Master. All right, Snow's Master. It's one person. I gotta say it's one person. Who can it be? 7 dwarves. Snow. I don't know, guys. I don't want to say it's one of the dwarves. It could be, you know, it could be Sleepy. It could be Grumpy. You know, but let's kind of step outside of the box. I'm gonna say something crazy like it's Alibaba. I know it has nothing to do with Snow White. Alibaba, or actually, you know what? Or King Midas, because it's a king. He's really greedy. He's looking for things, and maybe he's, you know, who knows? Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna put King Midas. Probably wrong there, but hey, let's just spice it up. Okay, so like I said, Kaiser and Master Cat, I think they're masters of their own traits. You know, they might know a lot of things, and they might get a lot more lore down the road because, I mean, they seem very knowledgeable and they seem to know a lot of things that's going on. Kaiser, maybe not because he's kind of a juice head and he just owns the gym, just works out all day. But hey, who knows? There's a reason Master Cat is friends with him, okay? Well, guys, that's it for my thesis. And hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button in the face. And guys, please leave in the comments below on your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts on the lore of the game. I really want to hear more about that side of the game instead of just gameplay. So yeah, guys, stay humble, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.